All right, let's break this down real quick. Now that we see that Ukraine is now getting more aid from America, it becomes very questionable about our interaction with Russia because we're aiding Ukraine. I get that. But at the same time, understand Russia's trying to build ties with Iran and they're connecting with Ukraine. They're connecting the triage. But at the same time, Russia wants Ukraine out. So because we're giving aid to Ukraine, Ukraine now is going to back out from dealing with all of them, which leaves us to support Ukraine, which brings us into any type of debacle that unfolds. Now, at the same time, this occurring, we now have Iran beginning to understand their ties with Russia, which is making more of a formulated united front, which is going to also find a way to pull China and some other people. Now, the only two people we're messing with over there for real, is Ukraine and Taiwan. So us rocking with them, it gives us some type of leverage to be over there, I guess, because it's not like we're there not as the big brother supporting these littler countries that really have no stance to say they have powerful things, except if we look at our ties with Israel, powerful combat. They know how to fight. I don't know if you know anything about the Israeli military. They can fight. So that's the only tie that we have that's somewhat beneficial of any sort because they know how to fight. Now, Ukraine, I don't know. I never seen Ukrainian techniques. They're not really big on that, but it seems like I know Russia is well formulated in martial arts and other forms of protection, self-defense, and attack. So there's an even bigger thing that's going on with that in between. If these guys unite and want to form ties to have some type of war, are they going to pick on Taiwan and Ukraine or just Ukraine and move through? Or act like Taiwan doesn't exist or pick on Taiwan and forget Ukraine? It gets bigger because China got beef with Taiwan. Russia got beef with Ukraine. And that's the ongoing war and skirmishes going on over there. So with all that happening, to all my other friends, they're trying to get other countries involved. You don't want to get the UK involved. You guys sending, I know the terrorists sending threats. You don't want UK problems. My thing is, you guys are there. They're docile. They're domestic. They're dormant. Leave them that way. Because you pull problems with them, you 1000% are going to lose anything dealing with us. Because the US is good with Britain. Britain, UK, and all of them get involved, it becomes a bigger thing. And Taiwan and them's definitely going to link up with the UK. Everybody's going to link up with the UK when they rise up. So understand, you don't want to have them type of problems. So, I mean, China, you guys are starting to get your stuff right. Get your stuff right. But I'm looking at this thing. It's showing the ties between Iran and their affiliation with Russia is getting stronger. Obviously, because they're looking into potential hazards that can happen, which I understand. But understand, other countries rise up, they're not all going to rock with y'all. So you got to play it kind, play it docile, be cool, be nice. These stories sound good on different things that's happening, but you got to understand, Russia's even dealing with an ill leader. Their leader right now is not feeling too well, allegedly, in the news. So you want to be careful. Leadership takes a different type of turn. You have a different type of man, different type of or woman leading your force into military action. So even now in his state, is he healthy to lead? Is he mentally healthy to lead? Because he's had a lot of fallouts. Understand, one thing that a leader does, now allegedly he had an issue with one of the generals that is no longer here. So when a leader starts moving like that, I got to start looking at him like Dr. Evil. What are you doing to your generals because of their failure? Like, am I being punished? Am I being offed? Like, what is going on? So there's many different angles to this. Right now, Germany's chilling, as they usually are. Germany usually doesn't have too many problems. I know the past, but we're talking about the present. But Russia really isn't either. But the thing is, you got a leader that's doing things and he's not thinking right. So, I mean, this can cause problems. This is legit facts, legit history before our eyes happening right here. All rights reserved.